Alright. I'm back. I'm here to show you Ratchet and Clank, the original. Well, not the original, but like the PS3 HD re-release of the original. And to answer your question, they kind of follow a story. And you'll see what I mean once I get to... That's fucking loud. You'll see what I mean once I get to the third game. If we get that far anyway. Or the fourth game. The first one on the PS4. There's also a PS4 remake. Well, technically it's a movie tie-in game, but both the movie and the PS4 version of this game are pretty bad when it comes to the story stuff. And we're in.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk.
Oh, I don't want that on. Do not. Okay. I have to invert both of these.
We're here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels.
There we go. I also need to turn subtitles on.
The Help Desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation.
This is Ratchet and Clank. I did tell you I would be right back. I don't know why you left. But yeah, this is we're getting real retro today. Uh-oh. Capture cards aren't great. It's starting to give out again. Either that or it doesn't like my PSD. I want to make one. Game's loud? Can I put that down? That better? Oh yeah, the screen tearing from the stream. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. But things have been going a bit wonky since I connected the PS3. I'm not sure why. volume any better? Still too loud. Okay. Is better. I don't think it went down. Oh, I have to. Wait. How's the volume? Still too loud? Still too high? Turn that out more, but... Really? Okay, hold on. Is it coming back through my headphones? Okay. Maybe it was my headphones. This is like a... Technically this is a 3D platformer, but the upgrades are all guns. Because we're edgy. Because it was that era of video games. You'll find out, especially soon, once we get to the point where there's dialogue. Everything is piss yellow. I mean, this is an arid planet. Unless there's something weird going on in the stream. Nope, the stream looks good. I swear, it's just this planet. So don't worry about that. Night night. Good night. Thanks for coming. Did I just die? Oh my god, I just killed myself. Fucking incredible. But yeah, I promise you, it's just this planet. The entire game isn't this color palette. Also, this is Ratchet. In the first game, and in the first game only, his costume consisted of pants and a harness. That's a weird looking Clank. Well, I don't think they meant for him to be horny, but it sure made people horny for Ratchet. maybe you won't like it as much when you see his voice, when you hear his voice. I like his voice in this game, but it's different from the rest of the series. They did the same thing that ended up happening with Spyro. The game was criticized for Ratchet's character, so they rewrote his character for the next game and also changed his voice actor. Just like Spyro. That's what I'm supposed to do. Holy shit, I'm not supposed to jump off. Anyway, I love these games, but I will make mistakes. It's been a while since I played. Also, there's no aiming in this game. They forgot to put it in. And that's not a joke. They literally forgot to put it in, so there's no aiming in this game. So if you see me moving around kind of weird, that would be why. Also, fun fact, they made the intro cutscenes before they had voice actors, so this scene is the first time that the characters speak.
Interesting. You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of
Novalis.
my race.
Fair
of
warning,
Bleu
the
have a small
subtitles in this
problem.
game kinda suck.
Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous.
Why
that
does
we
he
are
sound
no
like
longer
Sonic
able to
started
dwell
smoking?
here.
I don't know.
But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing
Also,
a
there are no
pristine
subtitles for
world
these,
using the choicest planetary components available.
Data bot
So,
cutscenes.
what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand. we will
To be fair about Ratchet's design, he never dresses up like this ever again.
Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
That's Gantu's voice actor.
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
And that's how Clank got his name.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice.
Painfully 2000s. I love how of the time this game is. I've never played another game that's like this one. And that's why I love it so much. Unfortunately, the PS3 re-release messed up a bunch of stuff. These cutscenes for one. Their volume is lower and they don't have subtitles.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
And we enter the first real level in this game. Novalis! They blow up the ship.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, the audio's not great.
We're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
For whatever reason, instead of making the cutscenes in-game, they used pre-recorded video for the cutscenes. And here's where you get your upgrades. You buy guns. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. But this is a PS2 game, so there's platforming. But anyway, yeah, I hope it doesn't look piss-colored to you anymore, now that we're on it. Now that we're on a different planet. I don't have to explain much about this game, so excuse me if I'm a little quiet. This game isn't like, this game isn't like Pikmin 2, where I have to tell you everything that's happening. Whoop. Yes, please go to after you drink too much. Okay, ready? I mean, that's water. It's PS2 water. What do you expect? But boy, let me tell you, Moo. Oh god, the PS5 game. The PS5 game is fucking gorgeous. Maybe I should have showed you that instead. I could have just been like, here is the newest game in the Ratchet and Clank series. I'm gonna play through all of them so that we get to this. And I showed you some of it apart. But oh well. Start from 1. I got to show you.
And blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
I have to... Another funny thing about this game, and I say funny in not the haha way, but in a... Man, that sure is a 2000s type of design kind of way. But you have to buy story progression a lot of the time? Yeah, the game is really anti-capitalist. Like, really anti-capitalist.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the
solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa!
The plumber? You think the plumber's hot?
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Well, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Now we have unlocked the next planet. Or a next planet, because this game is 100% linear. But I guess it's a good thing you like the plumber, because he shows up in every game. Every single game. How many games are there? A lot. So on PS2, there was Ratchet 1, 2, and 3. There was Deadlocked. And then there was some PSP spin-offs that I don't remember. And then on PS3, there's Ratchet 4 and 5 with one DLC/expansion game that nobody gives a shit about because it's ass, and one like epilogue game that was released like right before the PS4 came out. And then on PS4 it is only the movie tie-in game, which is also kind of not really a remake of this game, except it's ass. In story department anyway. I can't afford it! Oh. So sad. Yeah, they, Insomniac for a really long time was just constantly releasing games. Year after year, they released Spiral 1, and then the next year they released Spiral 2, and then the next year they released Spiral 3, and then the year after that, they released Ratchet and Clank. I think 2 years, the only time they didn't release a thing a year after, I think, is after they released Spiral 3. They took like 2 years to release Ratchet and Clank 1. And then they started releasing Ratchet and Clank games. By the way, if you're wondering why the oxygen meter is still on screens, because in the original PS2 version, it was only 4.3, so they didn't get rid of it, they just moved it off screen. But obviously, since this is widescreen now, it doesn't go all the way off screen, so you still see it. Which is just kind of funny. I guess this is just going to be me giving you a bunch of Ratchet and Clank trivia while I play. Why wouldn't they fix that? Because this was made by a third-party studio, and the way that they stored the memory for this game on disk made it so that it was really hard to make it run properly on PS2. So there's a bunch of weird shit like that happens. one of the most egregious ones is in the later games when Ratchet starts wearing a helmet, the helmet doesn't fit his head in cutscenes.
I got some great bargains for you.
Alright, I have the flamethrower now.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Stupid quirk about this game, when you buy a new gun, you don't get full ammo for it. Which is, you know, amazing. Yeah, no shame. Also, the game doesn't pause when you're switching weapons. Which is, you know, amazing. I'm talking a lot of shit, but I love this game to pieces and I really need you to understand that. I sadly never got to play these games as a kid, so this is the only way I ever experienced these games. Playing games like this, it really makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder if I could have had a better childhood. And I know that's a little depressing, but yeah, that's what it gets me thinking. Oh hey, this thing! You'll find out. You'll maybe find out what that is. Soon-ish. Also, enemies in this game can hit each other. Oh, I guess they could shoot each other? I need to... I can't go back to it yet. I'm not gonna tell you what's back to it yet, though. Like, what the fuck, in a good way? Or... like, you just didn't know Crash did that? I think I bought the wrong gun. I think the flamethrower was supposed to be for the next area. Good way, because I barely had a... Oh, you just didn't know about it? Graphics! Dude, when I got a PS2 and I like played Rampage and Soul Calibur 3 and like Tekken 5, I was like, oh my god, graphics are never gonna get better than this. And then I got a PS3 and played Tekken 6 and Soul Calibur 4, and I was like, oh my god, graphics aren't gonna be better than this. And then I played Final Fantasy 13, etc, etc. And now, you barely get any graphical upgrades at all between generations. Like, you and me talk about how Pikmin and Games like Ratchet and Clank are the most beautiful games.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly.
It would be nice if they tried weird things with graphics now. Now that they have all the power. Like, instead of trying to make everything super realistic.
If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime,
there's so few Ratchet and Clank fan art.
For all your robotic repairs.
Even now, when the newest game was like the highest selling game in the series, the community isn't that
Captain
active.
Quark is really sold out.
No, it means
Oh,
Captain
Quark?
Quark
Yeah,
is on
he's...
top of this. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
I hope you like Ratchet being an asshole, because that's gonna be him the entire game. Bro, I love this fucking game so much. Captain Quark looks better in the later games. He's also completely fine in art. Tubular. These games are so 2000s, it makes my heart sore. Oh. Like, I don't look at these graphics and think, wow, the PS2 had really ugly games. I look at these graphics and I get so happy. I just get so happy. Is there a different gun? No, these are the only guns. Okay, I guess I was supposed to fight a flamethrower. Shut up! Should I go to a radio first? I'm gonna go to a radio first. So instead of loading screens, they show you the ship out in space, which is neat. There are technically no loading screens in this game. Technically, I say. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but the music in this game is fucking amazing. Like Spyro. Yeah! I have so much nostalgia for Spyro, which is why I've replayed Spyro 1 in the Ignited trilogy
I got some great part.
like 5 times already. This is sex music! You Skid McMarks.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw ya, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Old porno music. I guess I can't talk about that on Twitch. But yeah, like everything about this game. I love everything about this game. And I'm really sad that the PS4 version ended up the way it did. Like, so incredibly sad. Oh yeah, this series has so many great designs. Like, so many great designs. It's that classic PS2 quirky character design stuff. And this is a sci-fi, so it's even better. And weird as shit. Like, there is in the original video games, there's always at least one unique NPC that you find in each planet. I'm streaming, sir. I'm having the time of my life right now. Oh shit! Damn it. I just remembered there's a secret on the first level and I completely forgot about it. He's a gold bow. I'm gonna have to go back and get it, but that's fine. I'm slowly remembering everything about this game. It's not a genocide, because they do respawn, unlike in Big Report. And yeah, they are a native species. I'm just doing this because Skid Big Marks is a fucking coward. And Ratchet is a piece of garbage that wants to fuck off information. There's only 2 sand sharks. I hope you're enjoying watching this as much as I'm enjoying playing this. That goggles. Damn it! I have to go look for the 2 missing sand sharks now. Here at his ankle, he said so. No, he's just a fucking coward. I can't believe you believe him about the ankle thing. You're so naive. You poor little lamb. What's that last night, sure. I mean, I've played these games several times already, so I know not to trust any of these motherfuckers. Am I gonna have to reload this game for this one sand shark? Oh, there it is.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
This game reminds you of a fucked up Australia. You know what game is a fucked up Australia? Oh, I could play Tasmanian Tiger on stream. That game would be funny. That game would be real funny to stream. Like, do you know the game Tasmanian Tiger? Have you ever heard of that game? It's an Australian 3D platformer. And I mean that literally. It's made by people in Australia, and everyone has an Australian accent. There's Australian animals in it. The areas are inspired by places in Australia. You have heard of it? Yeah. Really? Can you show it to me? Please? Please. I need to see. I need to see. Oh, you didn't draw it. Oh, you should do. You should do. That would be fun. That would be incredible. I don't think I've ever seen part of him anywhere. You should also draw Ratchet. I know a few people who draw Ratchet, but he's not that popular. I can't go that way yet. If I go quiet, it's because I'm having too much fun. I'm just enjoying myself right now. Did I go back? No, I didn't. Okay. I should play. I should play Jack and Daxter. I haven't played that yet. I don't think I would like any of the games after 1 because they're like weird GTA clones. But I could at least try the first one. Imagine coming to work just for a furry twink wearing a harness to kill you by throwing bombs at you. I mean, they do work for a CEO who wants to eat planets to make a new one. And do you know why he wants to make that new planet? He wants to make a new planet so that he can sell the houses there and then slowly ruin the planet and do it all over again just to make money. I think he even originally ruined his people's home planet. Elon Musk is already a villain, he's just worse. Because this is a space game. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh. Maybe I can still get over there. But I have to cheese. I'll have to cheese the hell out of this. There we go. It's just ammo. At least it wasn't anything important.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. I haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
But yeah, Ratchet doesn't give a shit about saving the world. I want a Clank plushie. I'm pretty sure there are Clank plushies. Anyway, that's all we could do on this planet right now. So I have to leave. I have to go somewhere else. Alright, I can skip these. Metropolis! Okay. Alien dig music. Before I go to Metropolis, I'm gonna give some context. This city, the view of this city is what got this game greenlit. It was such a big deal at the time that this game released, and every single time that there's a new generation jump, the way that they show that off in the Ratchet and Clank games is through Metropolis. This planet has the most popular song in this series. So just a heads up. I don't mean to overhype this, because this is a PS2 game. But I just wanted to give you that context. This is the view, by the way. Anyway, it's like the futuristic city with the flying cars all over the place. That's what got this game greenlit. The movie Metropolis? There's a movie named Metropolis? Is that why this city is called Metropolis?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to look that up after this.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Can you hold the rant until after I finish streaming? Because I want to keep talking about this game.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
Yes?
Do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Yeah, Clank is really naive. Because he was born like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, this game when it was released was a really big deal. Like a really big deal. Like such a big deal that it's a little weird that it's not really talked about anymore. It's just kind of been lost to time, even though it's still releasing games. Kind of like the Medal of Honor series. When did this game come out? 2002? Yeah! These games are classics. Like certified classics at this point. Whoop. It's really of the time, and you'll see that come into action as soon as we meet this next NPC.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it was weak. Weak! When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad life's not fair.
And so we have to pay for it.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Yeah. So now we have this thing. The fact that the 80s were 40 years ago haunts me. Neither of us were even born in the 80s. So why does that bother you? The 80s were already 15 years ago when I was born. Or, I guess, 5. I'm gonna go back to a video. But yeah, there's a lot that gets lost over time. And it's just nice to go back and see what a bit of that was every now and then. It's like watching the original season of Pokemon. Like obviously I can't actually go back to when I would come home after school and I'd watch Pokemon on the TV. And the only thing I'd have to worry about was missing my favorite shows and doing basic mathematics homework. But watching the shows as an adult is still a really comforting feeling. I'm being a nostalgic ass bastard right now. You haven't watched any series of Digimon? Okay, I'm back. I mean, I watched both Digimon and Pokemon as a kid. Well, yeah, we could do that. Eventually, maybe. I also still need to watch Prehistoric Planet 2. Because that's been out for a while. Also, if you see me doing something without looking, it's because I already know what's over there. If I was actually a nerd, I'd probably already be a successful computer scientist.
Yes.
I'd know about computer specs. I'd know about HTML and Java and Python and C++. I would... Oh! Trespasser. Here's a hacking minigame in this game. It is not the best, but it's something. I don't remember if I actually needed to go back for that or not, but I got it anyway. Now to go back to no violence. I am a very nostalgic nerd. I tried to watch Metropolis, not Novalis. I've tried to watch the original series of Pokemon in Japanese? Because I know the 4Kids version changed a bunch of stuff. But I could only watch up until the Orange League because they don't. Nothing after that is available with subtitles, unfortunately. Ow. I've been hit. That's the first time I've been hit so far. You do not want to be hit in this game. You could only get hit like 4 times or something. And you can't get any HP upgrades until way late into the game. And getting the last HP upgrade takes so many bolts that you need to do multiple playthroughs to be able to afford it. Unless you cheat, which most people do. I didn't though. Not because I think cheating is bad or anything, it's because I couldn't get the glitch to work. Also, another thing about this PS3 version, there's a lot of slowdown, which did not happen in... Does it not reach? Which did not happen in the original PS2 version. It's not the PS3's fault. It is 100% Ratchet and Clank's fault. So like I said, Insomniac used the memory of the disc in really specific ways to get the game running as smoothly as possible, which it did on the PS2 version. But that meant that it was really hard to convert the game to the PS3 architecture. So there's a lot of wonkiness. Ow! I did not see it there. It's not an NPC.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw in the info box. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service. Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait.
You're too busy asking me to do that.
Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
I love the way they talk in these games. Oh, I adore these games so much. Oh, I wish I experienced these games how they were originally meant to be experienced. I wish I still had a PS2. Like, genuinely. There's so many great games on the PS2 that I cannot play anymore. There are also games that I've never played on the PS2 that I now can never play. Speaking of old PS2 games, well, I guess this isn't a PS2 game. Do you know about Breath of Fire? The Breath of Fire games. They're RPGs. Kinda. Tell me about it. You only know about it because I told you? I've never even played the games. Yeah, they're like PS1, like pixel RPGs, and they're gorgeous, and I want to play them. I want to play Breath of Fire 4. Breath of Fire 4 is on PS3. I could buy it and play it on stream. But honestly, I'd probably play that game by myself before I stream. I don't know how to emulate PS1 games. And emulating PS2 games requires the BIOS from an actual PS2, which I do not have. And at that point, honestly, why wouldn't I do bugs. Emulating is hard. And honestly, I'd rather actually own the games. Just because I like having... I really like having the game case. That's probably me being an old man, but I love having a physical version of the game. It makes me so sad that I don't have a single physical copy of Monster Hunter Tri. I had to get the digital versions. Like, I have it on Wii U and DS, but I had to buy both digital. Look, I think old things are cool. I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, and that was neat. I like watching old cartoons because they look cool. I like listening to old songs because they make me feel. They just make me happy. There was one point where I first originally played this series, because I was feeling so nostalgic for old stuff that I just watched a bunch of old TV commercials on YouTube. And oh my god, that took me back so much. It was a weird experience. I need to stop streaming soon. I need to eat something. Fun fact about this train, because of the way that they coded the game, if you try to shoot people with this gun, it's not fast enough. You have to get a lot closer for it to hit. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, these mines. I don't like these mines. They're very hard to see.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek.
Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, like I said, this game has a lot of really great... Well, this series has a lot of really great designs. My favorite part about that robot's design is that instead of having like an actual cigar, he just has like a piece of cable in his mouth. And he's holding it like it's a cigar, and it's great. Like the old school designs. Like I keep talking about old school shit, but back in these days, when everyone had a lot of limited resources, they had to do a bunch of more creative things to get their ideas across. And I miss it so much. But yeah, that's everything in this planet. Well, everything I could do in this planet right now. I'm gonna land on the next planet and I'm gonna call it because I have to eat food.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Drek is an asshole. I mean, there are a few. They're just not like the change in the video game industry isn't that 3D platformers aren't made anymore, because there are quite a few of them. It's just that they're not the AAA standard anymore. So AAA games do a bunch of other stuff. And since the big AAA video game studios want to make as much money as possible, they no longer make platformers. Like Crash 4, amazing game. Super Mario Odyssey, amazing game. Yeah. Indie games make more platformers now, which is fine. Like the Cow the Kangaroo, that's a 3D platformer. Well, it's a remake, but still. Anyway, I really need to stop now. Like, it's been so long since I played my PS3 that neither of my controllers were charged. So I have to charge them. But yeah. I'm just gonna show you this robot, since you like the robot designs. I hope I hope you enjoy watching these games as I play them, because I'm having the time of my goddamn life. Anyway, bye.